Mr. World. Yasha Allah. So, we got another glass. La Yasha Allah.
It's the floor right there. Men of Israel, Amadium Wapayan Hakwadam, which means rise and face the east.
Lord's Prayer. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Quadash. Ayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malak Ba'a. Zaka. Ayah. Aisha. Ba'aratazah. Kawa. Ayah. Bashemayim. Adonanawa. Bakam. Kal. Yawam. Asalaknawa. Abawakinawa. Asalaknawa. Abawakinawa. Mala'ah. Abiyayanawa. Banasayawan. Abor. Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Baka, Hamalakwa, Baha'ala, Baha'arath, La'awalamyam, Aman.
And in the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
We gotta cock the power, Yahweh. Bahashim Yahushua. Barukushah. Thundernaw. Hakak. Larpa'ah. Kal Makala. Kal Madawa. Hakak.
Hakak.
Latahar.
Latahara.
Hamatazarayim.
Hamatazarayim.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Lahakim.
Lahakim.
Hamathium.
Hamathium.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Arukawath.
Awakara.
Hatama'ala.
Hatama'ala.
Lagarashan.
Lagarashan.
Bahasham.
Ba'ashem.
Gawashah.
Gawashah.
Water.
Water.
Aman.
Come on, in English. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of
In
Yahushua,
the name of Yahushua,
please give us the power.
please give us the power.
Power to heal.
The power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
And the power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to raise the dead.
The power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
The power against unclean
To
spirits.
cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of
In
Yahushua,
the name of Yahushua.
thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. We got bless Israel, Hebrew, Yahweh,
Yahweh.
Bahashim Yahushua,
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Barak Lanawa,
Barak Lanawa.
Wayasha Allah,
Wayasha Allah.
Wahabayah,
Wahabarach.
Wahabayah,
Wahabarayah.
Saparium,
Pari.
Barak,
Barak.
Bahashim,
Ba'ashem.
Yahushua,
Yahushua.
the water,
The water.
Aman,
Aman. In the English, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of
In
Yahushua,
the name of Yahushua,
bless us
bless us
and Israel
and Israel
and the school.
and the school.
In the name of Yahushua,
In the name of Yahushua,
thank you.
thank you.
So be it.
So be it. We got Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Aisha,
Aisha.
Ayanya,
Ayanya.
Ahahariya,
Al-Hahari.
Ma'ayan,
Ayan.
Yaba'a,
Yaba'a.
Isaiah,
Azariah.
Isaiah,
Azariah.
Ma'ayin,
Ma'ayin.
Yahweh,
Yahweh.
Aisha,
Aisha.
Shamayam,
Shamayam.
Wa'arataza,
Wa'arataza.
Ayatan,
Ayatan.
Lamawat,
Lamawat.
Wagalka,
Ragal.
Alyanawam,
Al-Yanawam.
Shamaraka,
Shamaraka.
Hana,
Hana.
La'a,
La'a.
Yanawam,
Yanawam.
Wala'a,
Wala'a.
Yayashan,
Yadishan.
Shawamar,
Shawamar.
Yasha Allah,
Yasha.
Yahweh,
Yahweh.
Shamarka,
Shamarka.
Yahweh,
Yahweh.
Tazolka,
Tazolka.
Al-Yad,
Al-Yad.
Yamyanka,
Yamyaka.
Yawamam,
Yawamam.
Hashamash,
Hashamash.
La'a,
La'a.
Yakaka,
Yakaka.
Wayarak,
Wayarak.
Walayala,
Walayah.
Yahweh,
Yahweh.
Yashamarka,
Yashamar.
Makorai,
Makorai.
Yashamar,
Yashamar.
Afnapashka,
Afnapashka.
Yahweh,
Yahweh.
Yashamar,
Yashamar.
Taza'atka,
Taza'atka.
Wabawa'aka,
Wa'aka.
Ma'aita,
Ma'aita.
Wa'ai,
Wa'ai.
Awalam,
Awalam. And in the
Aman.
English. Come on. And in the English, I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh,
My help cometh from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be
He
moved.
that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade.
Yahweh is thy shade
Upon thy right hand.
upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by
nor
day,
the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee
Yahweh shall preserve thee
from all evil.
from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going
and
out
thy coming in.
and thy coming
From
in.
this time forth,
This time forth,
even forevermore.
even forevermore.
So be it.
So be it. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim,
Alahayim.
Al-Damayalaka,
Al-Damalaya.
Al-Takarash,
Al-Takarash.
wa Al-Tashakwat,
Wa-al-Tashakwat.
Kayahana,
Hayahana.
Awayabyaka,
Awayabyaka.
Yahamayawan,
Yahamayawan.
Umashanayaka,
Umayamashai.
Nasha'awa,
Asharawa.
Ra'ash,
Ra'ash.
Al-Imaka,
Al-Imaka.
Ya'ara Yamwa,
Ya'ara Yama.
Sawad,
Swat.
Wayataya Ai Tazawa,
Wayataya Ai Tazawat.
Atazat Pawanyaka,
Al-Yatapawan.
Amarwa,
Amarwa.
Lakawa,
Akawa.
Wanakak Yadam,
Wanakakidam.
Magoya,
Magolia.
Wala'a,
Wala'a.
Yazakar,
Yasakar.
Sham Yasha'ala,
Shamyasha'ala.
Aiwa,
Aiwa.
Kaya,
Kaya.
Wawa Ai Tazawa,
Ai Tazawat.
La,
La.
Yakadwa,
Ikadu.
Alyaka,
Ayaka.
Barya,
Baraya.
Akarathwa,
Yakarakwa.
Aholia,
Aholia.
Adawan,
Adawam.
Washama Ai Alayam,
Washima Ai Alawam.
Wawa Abba,
Abba.
Wahagariam,
Wahagariam.
Wabal, Wa Aimawan, Wa
Aimawan.
Amalak,
Amalak.
Halashah,
Halashah.
I'm Yashabya,
Yashabya.
Tazawar,
Tazawar.
Gam Ashawar,
Gam Ashawar.
Nalawa,
Nalawa.
Amam,
Amam.
Hayawa, Zarawai, Labanya Lawat,
Labanya Lawat.
Salah,
Salah.
Aisha Laham,
Mashallah.
Kamadian,
Kamadian.
Kasayasa Ra'a,
Kasayasara.
Kayabyan,
Kayabyan.
Wanakhaw,
Banako.
Wayashwan,
Yashwan.
Nashamadwa,
Shamadwa.
Ayanda Ara,
Ayanda Ara.
Hayawa,
Hayawa.
Laman,
Laman.
La Adama,
Adam.
Shayatamwa,
Shayatamwa.
Not the Yab Moa. Ka Ira. Because of Ba. Because of Bak. Because of Zalmana. Call us say a Kamwa. A Shaw. A Marwa. No your Rasha. Lanawa. Ah. Na Awa. Alahaya. Alahaya. Shayatamwa. Kagogala. Kakwash. Lapanya Roka. Kaash. The Ba'ira ya Ira. Wakalahaba. Lalahat. Hoya. Kan. Loradatma. Wasa Iroka. Wasa Wapaka. Labahalam. Mala'a. Panyaham. Palawan. Wayabakwashwa. Shamka. Yahweh. The Bashwa. Wayabahalwa. Aya. Wayahaparwa. Wayabadwa. Wayadaiwa. Kaya. Atha. Shamka. Yahweh. Labaka. Al-Yawan. Al-Ka. Ha-Arataza. Aman.
This is Psalms 38. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo. Thy enemies make a tumult.
Thy enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee.
And they that hate thee.
Have lifted up the head.
Have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel.
Against thy people.
Against thy people.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said.
They have said.
Come. And let us cut them off.
And let us cut them off.
From being a nation.
From being a nation.
That the name of Israel.
That the name of Israel.
May be no more remembered.
May be no more in remembrance.
For they have consulted together.
For they have consulted together.
With one consent.
With one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
Confederate against
the tabernacles of Edom.
The tabernacles of Edom.
The Ishmaelites.
The Ishmaelites.
Of Moab.
Hagarim.
Gabal. And Ammon. And Amalek.
Amalek.
The Philistines. With the inhabitants of Tyre. Asher also is joined with them.
Asher is also joined with them.
They have Hopelin, the children of Lot. Salah. Do unto them. As unto the Midianites. As to Sisera. As to Jabin. At the brook of Kison. Which perished at Endor. They become as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb. And like Ze'ed. Yea. All the princes of Zabah. And Zalmunna. Who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession. O my power. Make them like a wheel. As the stumble before the wind. As the fire burneth a wood. And as the flame setteth the mountain on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest. And make them afraid. With thy storm. Fear their faces with shame. That they may seek thy name. O Yahweh. Let them be confounded. In trouble forever. Yea. Let them be put to shame. And perish. That men may know. That thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth. So be it.
You got the blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh. Wa Yahweh Shah. Wa Mayaka Allah. Wa Alahayim. Wa Tazab Ya'ah. Alawap Yahana. Ha Alawapyam. Ha Saranyam. Ha Kwatazayanyam. Ha Kayayolyam. Wa Ha'akwapyan. Yahweh. Wa Hashem Yahushua. Wa Aman.
In the English, bless you, Yahweh. And Yahweh Shah. And Michael. And the angels. Commanding General Yohanan. The general. The captain. The officers. The troopers. And the sisters. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shah. Thank you. So be it. These are the curses. Blessed are you, Yahweh. King of heaven and earth. And all things living. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shah. Listen to us now. Right now. Send evils and curses. And punishment and destruction. To the heathen. That speak against us. Thy prophets. The teachers. The princes. The priests. The Israelite brothers. And the schools. Send evils and curses. And punishment and destruction. To the heathen. And shake loose the treasures. of the rich of Israel, that refused to give to the schools, forced their riches, to enter into thy sanctuary, sent evils and curses, and punishment and destruction to the Edomites, the nation, their drug dealers, their court system, the prison system, Planned Parenthood, all the governments of our enemies, Amalek synagogues and armies, Roman Catholic Church, the Pope, Islam, Christianity, militia, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, skinheads, Tazi Kamatazi, the gay movement, the lesbian movement, spies, workers of witchcraft, that's the space program, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Wall Street, open up the internet, and the airways, cable access channel, and the radio channel, convict the spirit of any of thine people that seek to stop us and bring swift destruction to all the heathens that stand in the way or try to stop us from broadcasting your word throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues. Let loose all the plagues. Cause them to go to and fro through the earth and consume them. Let the plague shake the house of the thief and the murder. Let Yahweh Shai, Michael and Gabriel come down with the flying saucers and punish all the heathens and come up against us as we speak thy word. Cause it to be known by all that it is the angels that have done it. Cause it to be spread through the media, through the whole world. Cause them to shake at thy coming. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you always. So be it.
So me, I'm up there. Saul, it's your turn. So you say you shut down. It's over you because you're first.
Shashab.
Nah, you stay down there because you got the day, alright? I mean, you were supposed to come up. I didn't know you had the day. That's fine. You'll be able to do it next time. Just let me know when you're available. You'll be up there. I'm gonna have you up there. Let me get a couple rounds in. I'm gonna switch up. Alright, shalom, everybody. Right. But, put the damn Tanakh under everything. I gotta use the beat. I gotta use the damn internet. I like that particular font in that Tanakh.
My bad. We're gonna be Genesis 14.
I'm gonna just do one round and then I'm gonna have you come up here.
This right here, right? Oh, they squeeze all of them in there.
14 and 7.
Yeah, 14 and 7.
Just let me know when you stop. We in Genesis chapter 14, verse 7 in the Hebrew. We Yeshabua. We Baal. We Yeshabua. We Baal. Baal. Al. Ayan. Mashapat. Hawa'ah. Badash. We Yahweh. Ak. Ka. Shadah. Analakia, Wagam, Maria, Yeshab. Okay, hold on.
Said this up.
At the end, when you shop, because that's the up. That's
You
the
said
up.
when you shot. Hold on, let me catch you. Yeah, sir.
14 and 7. At the end, is that 2 eyes or 2 tizah?
That's two tazas.
I ain't never see 2 tizah.
Good.
No, check it up.
Tazah.
Book of tizah, book of tizah, 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 tizah. Book of tizah, tizah.
Cut tazah tazan.
Okay?
So, okay.
That's good. Hey.
Good.
I want to know what that is. We'll get it in the English. It's probably that. It's that name has a zon tomorrow.
No, that's exactly what it is.
And translated into English. Okay, it's a lot. Okay. Tomorrow, verse 8. To the malad. Is that malad or malak?
Malak.
Malak. So you get font. You get used to a particular font sometimes. Malak. I'm making excuses, right? Malak. Saddam. Malak. Imara. Malak. Idama. Malak. Iba Yayam, Umalak, Balai, Uma'a, Itazar, Waya Ar, Waya Irakwa, Sakum, Malakama, Waimak, Shadim, verse 9.
Where you at, sir?
Kudaralayimar, 14 and 9.
14 and 9. Kadala Aymar.
Balak, Ayalam, Al, Malak, Oyam, Rock, Block, Malak, Shana'ar, Wa'ara, Wa'ara, 1. No, that's a cut here.
Con.
Wa'ara, Wak, Malak, Sar, Ba'aiha, Malakium, Ak, Akamak, Akamasha, 10. Ba'aimak, Ashadayam, Ba'arath, Khamar, Naswa, Malak, Dum, Waimarha, Palwa, Shema, Wahanash, Wahanasha, alright, man. Nasha Arya. Nasha Arya. Hara. Nasha Wa. Genesis 14:11. Kwakwa, Ka, Kash, Saddam, Wa'imaraha, Wa'af, Kaw, Akalam, Yalakwa. 12. Yakwakwa. Ah. Nawat. Wa'at. Kashwa. Bun. Akia. Abarum. Yalakwa. Wahawa'a. Shabash. Wasitum. 13. Yaba'a. Apala. Yat. Yagab. Abarum. No place. Aibaria. Wahawa'a. Shakan. Alanya. Amara. Amaria. Akia. Ashakar. Wa'akia. Ainar. Waham. Wa'alia. Warayat. Abaram. Abraham before Abraham.
No.
Abram.
Abram.
14 where you Shemai.
No, that's it.
Oh, so
We start at 13.
English. And then after that, I'm gonna step out. I'm gonna bring up Tuscaloosa. And then if you like, we can bring up somebody.
Now we're going to be reading Genesis chapter 13, verse 7. Verse 7. And there was a strife between the herdmen of Abraham's cattle and the herdmen of Lot's cattle, and the Canaanite and the Prezite dwelling then in the land. Verse 8. And Abram said unto Lot, let there be no strife, I pray thee, between me and thee, and be
Good. 14.
it's a lot.
Genesis 14.
Genesis 14, Genesis chapter 14, verse 7. And they returned and came to Mishpat, which is Kadesh, and smite all the country of the Amalekites. So I say it again. Amalekites, and also the Amorites that dwelt in Hazazah Tamar. Verse 8. And there went out the king of Sodom, and the king of Gomorrah, and the king of Admah, and the king of Zeboim, and the king of Bala. The same is Zorah. And they joined battle with them in the vale of Siddim. Verse 9. With say it again. Shador Lamor, the king of Elam, and with Tadol, the king of nations, and Amphil, king of Shinar, Arichok, king of Elazar, 4 kings with 5. Verse 10. And the vale of Siddim was full of slime pits, and the kings of Sodom and Gomorrah fled and fell there, and they that remained fled to the mountains. Verse 11. And they took all the goods of Sodom and Gomorrah, and all the victuals, and went their way. Verse 12. And they took Lot, Abram's brother's son, who dwelt in Sodom, and his goods, and departed. Verse 13. And there came one that had escaped, and told Abram the Hebrew, for he dwelt in the plain of Mamre, the Amorite brother of Elshkol, the brother of Anir, and these were confederates with Abram.
Make sure if y'all online, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. Get these numbers up. Let's take it off.
Marty. Tazabah, present thyself in thy registry. Tazabah Ma ban Yahawada ban Ya'ala. Yahaba Shim Yasha Brakatah. Shut. I'm going to be reading Genesis chapter 14, verse 14 through 20, first in the Hebrew, then in the English.
Read Genesis chapter 14, verse 14, in the Hebrew. Yishma, Adaram, Piyah, Nashaba, Akiwa, Wayarak, Kanayak, Yalayadria, it's like Yalayadria, Yakwa, Shamana, Aisha, Washalash, Ma'awa, Wayaradak, I, done. Verse 15. Wayakalak, Awyaha, Layala, Awa, Wa'aibar, Wa'aibadia, Wa'aibadia, Wayakam, Wayarad, Wayarad, Radpa, I, Kamaba, Ashar, Mashama'al, Anamashak, verse 16. Wayashab, Kal, Harakash, Gun, Lawat, Akiwa, Lakashwa, Ashayab, Gun, Hanashia, Ha'ain, verse 17. When it says Malak, Saddam, Athra, Akaria, Shababra, Hakawa, Kadarala Aymar, Wa'ad, Malakia, Ashar, Akwa, Aymak, Shawah, Awa'ad, Aymak, Amalak, verse 18. Malakia, Tazadak, Malak, Shalom. Hawataza sorry, Hawataza Ya'a, Hawataza Ya'a, Lakam, Wayayan, Wahawa'a, Kahan, La'ol, Al-Yawan, verse 19. Waya Barak Hawa, Waya Amar, Wawak, Abaram, La'ol, Al-Yawan, Quana, Shamya, Wa'aratazar, verse 20. All your one, Bashar, Magun, Tezerayak, Yadak, Wayathan, Awa, Ma'ishar, Makal.
Is
it 20?
Yeah.
No.
Now we're going to be reading Genesis chapter 14, verse 14 through 20 in English. Genesis chapter 14, verse 14. And when Abram heard that his brother was taken captive, he armed his trained servants, born in his own house, 318, and pursued them unto Dan. And he divided himself against them and his servants by night, and smite them, and pursued them unto Hobah, which is on the left hand of Damascus. Verse 16. And he brought back all the goods, and also brought again his brother Lot and his goods, and the women also, and the people. Verse 17. And the king of Sodom went out to meet him after his return from the slaughter of Chaldorlaomer, and of the kings that were with him at the valley of Shavah, which is the king's dale. Verse 18. And Melchizedek, king of Salem, brought forth bread and wine, and he was the priest of the Most High God. Verse 19. And he blessed them and said, Blessed be Abram of the Most High God, possessor of heaven and earth. Verse 20. And blessed be the Most High God, which have delivered thine enemies into thy hand. And he gave him tithes of all. Now we're going to be reading Genesis chapter. Genesis chapter 14, verse 21 through 24. Then Genesis chapter 15, verse 1 through 3.
Genesis chapter 14, verse 21. Wayamar, Malak, Saddam, Al, Abiram, Dan, Yah, Hanapash, Maharakash, Quak, Lakah, verse 22. Wayamar, Abiram, Al, Malak, Saddam, Hariyamathya, Yadya, Al, Yahweh, Al, Al-Yawan, Quanah, Shamya, Wa'aratazah, verse 23. Makawat, Wa'ai, Shawawak, Na'al, Akwak, Makal, Ashar, Makah, Wala'ah, the Amar, Anya, Ha'aisha, Ha'esharath, Abaram, verse 24. Bala'aidia, Rak, Ashar, Akola, Hana'aria, Bukalak, Ha'anashia, Ashar, Halakwa, Athia, Ainar, Ashakal, Mamara, Hama, Yakwakwa, Halakwa. Genesis chapter 15. Genesis chapter 15, verse 1. Akar, Adabaria, Ha'ala, Haya, Dabar, Yahweh, Al, Amarum, Kata, La'amar, Al, Liyara'ah, Avarum, Anakia, Magun, Laka, Shakarak, Harabah, Ma'ad, verse 2, Wayamar, Amarum, Adanya, Yahweh, Maha, the Thun, the Yah, Wa'anakia, Hawalak, Ariyaria, Mabun, Mashak, the Yahya, Hawa'ah, the Mashak, Aliyah Izar, verse 3, Wiyamar, Avarum, Hana, the Yah, La'ah, Nathatha, Sarai, Wahana, Bun, Yahya, Yamarash, Athia. Verse 3.
Chapter 15, verse 3. That's the last verse. All right, and the recap. So before we go into the next chapter, right? So the recap is that nations was going up, a couple of heathen nations was going up against Sodom and Gomorrah, right? And they were going to war. And where they was fighting at had slime pits. Slime pits is like sinkholes, right? So Sodom and Gomorrah, they fell there, they lost there because of the sinkholes. And after they lost, the other nations went into their land and started taking all of their goods. Abraham's brother lived in the land of Sodom and Gomorrah, and he got all of his things taken. Abraham gathered his servants, all of his men, and they went out and they got his stuff back. You know what I'm saying? He went out and he got his nephew's stuff back. And that's where we have last read when we read in English. So now we're getting ready to start Genesis chapter 14, verse 21 and 24, and then 15, 1 through 3 in the English. Wow. Right now?
Okay.
You want to read this one in English real quick?
Oh, yeah.
Khan, Genesis chapter 14, verse 21. And the king of Sodom said unto Abram, give me the persons, and take the goods to thyself. Verse 22. And Abraham said to the king of Sodom, I have lifted up my hand unto the Lord, the Most High God, the possessor of heaven and earth. Verse 23. That I will not take from a thread even to a shoe latchet, and that I will not take anything that is thine, lest thou shouldest say, I have made Abram rich. Verse 24, save only that which the young men have eaten, and the portion of the men which went with me, and near Eschol and Mamre, let them take their portion. Verse 15, chapter 15, Genesis chapter 15, verse 1. After these things, the word of the Lord came unto Abram in a vision, saying, fear not, Abram, I am thine shield and thy exceeding great reward. Verse 2, and Abram said, Lord God, what wilt thou give me, seeing I go childless? And the steward of my house is this Eliezer of Damascus, Verse 3, and Abram said, behold, to me thou hast given no seed, and lo, one born in my house is my heir. Amadium. Ralphie, present thyself in thy registry. Ralphie, Bunya Parium, Bunya Sha'ala. Abba Bashim Yahushua Barakatah.
Absolutely. Oh.
Shishabian.
No, I think I could see this. I'm sorry. The one I was reading, I can't see.
It's like, yeah, I think that's a bigger font. This one.
I think this is fine. No, I think this is fine. No, this is fine. It's the one that I was reading. I was just assuming it was the same. Okay, no problem. Thank you. Absolutely, yeah. No, I can see that a mile away. You're still working on that Hebrew, huh?
I'm about to read the Hebrew, and you're gonna follow up the English.
Okay, you're doing Hebrew and I follow up the English, and we're going where? Genesis? Where?
We're going to read Genesis chapter 15, verse 5, verse 4 through 10. First in the Hebrew, then in the English.
Genesis chapter
15.
Okay.
4 through 10.
Genesis chapter 15, verse 5, verse 4. Wahana, Debar, Yahweh, Auyuwa, La'amar, La'a, Yayarashka, Zahak, Ya, Ashar, Yezazah, Mama Ayak, Awa, Yayarashka, verse 5. Waya what says Afra, Haka what says Waya Mar, Abat, Na'a, Ashamya, Yam, Asham Yama, what's a par, Aka Wahabium, no the call, that's a par, a thumb, Waya Mar, Lawa, Kaha, Yahya, Zera'ayah. Verse 6. Waha'aman, Yahawah, Kashapa, Nawah, Tazadaka. Verse 7. Wayamar, Awliwa, Anya, Yahawah, Ashar, Awataza'atyaka, Ma'awar, Kashadiyam, Lada, Laka, Arakza, Aza'a, Amashata, verse 8. Wayamar, Adanya, Yahawah, Omar, Yadai, Kaya, Ayarashana, verse 9. Wayamar, Aliwa, Kuka, Laya, Aigala. Come on, sir. Mashallah. Wa eyes, Mashallah Shah. Wa ayo, Mashalash, wa thar. Waga wazal, verse 10. Wa yakwak, wa call, Allah. Wa yabathar, atham. Wa the buka, wa the wak. Wa yathan, ayash. Wa tharwa. Wa qura'ah. Ra'ayhawa. Wa'ah, atazapar, la'ah, bathar. Is that right? That's it.
Now we're going to be reading in the English.
That's well good.
Genesis chapter 15, verse 4. And behold, the word of the Lord came unto him, saying, This shall not be thy heir, but he that shall come forth out of thy own bowels shall be thy heir. And he brought him forth abroad. Verse 5. And he brought him forth abroad and said, Look now toward heaven and tell the stars, if thou be able to number them. And he said unto him, So shall thy seed be.
Hold on right there. So right here, what's going on is the Lord told Abraham, listen, I'm going to be with you. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm with you, I'm your God. And at this time, his name wasn't Abraham yet. It was Abram. And when he asked the Lord, he said, listen, you know, I ain't got no heir right now. I ain't got no sons. You know, so what the Lord is telling him is, not only am I going to give you a son, you ain't going to be able to count them. You ain't going to be able to number these sons that I give you. You see what I'm saying? So it tells you right now that, like, when we say that the Lord, like, the Most High is a father to us, that's exactly what he is. You see what I'm saying? Like, you can talk to the Most High. You see what I'm saying? Have conversation with the Most High. It ain't one of them, like, you know, ways that you can't speak to him and whatnot, you feel me? You can speak on the things that you want. And this is showing because Abram just asked. He said, I ain't got no heir in my house, man. And the Lord said, listen, I'm going to give you an heir for your house, and you're going to have so many that you can't know. You see what I'm saying? And we know that this is the prelude to the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. Go ahead, sir. God. God.
Tell us not to break the commandments and don't hear. Send us prayer.
God, God.
They know that you want to talk to the Most High, man. Keep these prayers, man. Keep these laws and commandments.
God.
See what you want from the Father.
That's right.
God. Oh, you can pick up verse 6.
Genesis chapter 15, verse 6. And he believed in the Lord, and he counted it to him for righteousness. Verse 7. And he said unto him, I am the Lord that brought thee out of Ur of the Chaldees, to give thee this land to inherit it. Verse 8. And he said, Lord God, whereby shall I know that I shall inherit it? Verse 9. And he said unto him, take me a heifer of 3 years old, and a she-goat of 3 years old, and a ram of 3 years old, and a turtle dove, and a young pigeon. Verse 10. And he took unto him all these, divided them in the midst, and laid each piece one against the other. But the birds divided he not.
And just to pick up on what Kabar just said, like when you keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, then you like that gives you the confidence to go and talk to your father. Like just think about it as you having your son or you being a son. When you know you ain't listening to your father, you know you ain't doing right, you don't even feel comfortable going to him. You really trying to stay out his way because you know you messed up. You see what I'm saying? But when you know that you're doing what you're supposed to do, you can actually, you know, you can go to your father, you know, with the zeal and with the confidence that he will hear you. It's the same thing when we talking to the Lord. And that's what Abram was doing. Abram was following the Most High. He was following them laws, statutes, and commandments and doing what he was supposed to do. Therefore, he went to him and asked him something. And the Lord told him, listen, I got you. That's pretty much what he told him. Go ahead, Corral.
So can I add something too?
Yeah, go ahead.
And add to that too, off of what Officer Gabar was saying too. The Christian church make it seem like we can't ask the Father. Like if we asking him for something, like praying is how we give praise to him. You know what I mean? Because the Christian church doesn't know how to praise the Most High.
Right.
They don't do what he says. Doing what he says and following him, praises, that's how you praise the Most High. That's how you please your Father. That's how you bring glory to your Father that lives in your house. So they make it seem like that you pray to him to just say thank you, thank you, thank you over and over again. No. The Most High has an order of how you do things. And how Officer Gabar said, you can talk to your Father and ask him things. Right. And if you praise him and by doing what he tells you to do, by following the laws. And that's how he answers your prayers. So it's practical.
Hey, so like one more thing, and we know that too. The precept is when he was dealing with Solomon, and he asked him, you know, what is it that you want? And Solomon didn't ask for riches. Solomon asked for wisdom. And when he asked for wisdom, the Lord said, because you asked for this, I'm going to give you all of these things. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, you can actually go to your father and talk when you're doing what you're supposed to do. You see what I'm saying? Come on. No, he was saying.
I was wondering, can I add something? Okay.
It's like,
I do want to add one thing though.
Come on.
Also when Cain went to the Lord. Was it Cain that went to the Lord? And then the Lord was like, why did thy countenance fall?
That was Cain.
come.
See, why did thy countenance fall? He couldn't go to him straight up like, you know, girded.
Come.
Screwed up. That's what the other thing.
Come. Because he knew he did something wrong.
He screwed up.
Come.
You know he screwed up because he followed the order as far as bringing the proper sacrifice.
Come.
Offering. That's the only other.
Come, sir.
Now we're going to be reading Genesis chapter 15, verse 11 through 17. First in the Hebrew, then in the English.
Genesis chapter 15, verse 11. Wayarad, ha'ayat, al, hapagarium, wayashab, atham, abaram, verse 12. Wayahaya, hashamash, labawa'ah, with our dama, Napala, Al, Abaram, Wahana, Ayama, Ashaka, Gadala, Napala, Auyama, verse 13, Wayamar, La Abaram, Yadai, the Dai, Kaya, Gar, Yahaya, Zara'aika, Ba'arataza, La'a, Laham, Wa'ibad, Why by the woman? Why nawa, a thumb, a rabbi, ma'awad, shana, verse 14. Mugam, hagawaya, ashar, ya ibadwa, done, anakya, wa akarya, kun, it says an hour, wa rakash, that a wall, verse 15, wa atha, double wa aw, abathyaka, bashon, bashalam, akwabar, bashayaba, tawaba, verse 16, wada, raba'aya, yashawawa, hana, kaya, la'a, shalom, I won, ha'amaria, hana, verse 17, wa yahaya, hashamash, ba'a, wa'ilata, haya, wa hana, then a war, I shun, Willapatya, Ash, Ashar, Ibar, Bayan, Hagazarium, Ha'ala, verse 18, Bayawam, Hahawa'a, Hara.
I thought we started.
Now we're going to read Genesis chapter 15, verse 11 through 17 in the English.
Genesis chapter 15, verse 11. And when the fowls came down upon the carcasses, Abram drove them away. Verse 12. And when the sun was going down, a deep sleep fell upon Abram, and lo, and horror of darkness fell upon him. Verse 13. And he said unto Abraham, know of thy surety that thy seed shall be a stranger in a land that is not theirs, and shall serve them, and they shall afflict them 400 years. Verse 14. And also that nation whom they shall serve will I judge, and afterward shall they come out with great substance. Verse 15. And thou shalt go to thy fathers in peace. Thou shalt be buried in a good old age.
It's like a whole right there. Like, and this is telling you, like, everybody want to claim to be an Israelite when it comes to them blessings. You see what I'm saying? Don't nobody want to be an Israelite when it comes to these curses. When it comes to us serving these other nations and being in bondage, don't nobody want to claim that. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead, sir. God, they don't want to, they don't want to keep the commandments to be one. That's real. Mm-hmm. And this is what you see the Lord telling Abram, listen, your seed, they're going to serve these other nations. Like this is so prophetic right here. He's saying you're going to serve these other nations for 400 years. You know, we served in Egypt. You know, we served here in America. You see what I'm saying? Like nobody wants to, they always say, how do you know you're an Israelite? This is how you know. Nobody else have been under this kind of bondage. We are the only ones that's ever been under this kind of bondage. But everybody want to claim them blessings though.
It's a lot.
Good.
What's crazy is this is Abraham. So the Most High talking to him about the nation of Israel, what's going to come to them, and he talking to Abraham. You know what I mean? Like we always hear about, you know, what's going to happen to us in Deuteronomy, but this is Abraham. You know what I'm saying? This is who the covenant was made with, and so it's the Most High. He already knew. You know what I'm saying? He knew who we was, what we was going to do. You know what I'm saying? He understood all of it. But I just want to point that out, like that. This is Abraham. You know what I'm saying? Getting this prophecy about the curses, you know what I mean, and the blessings of the nation of Israel. You know what I mean?
It's like what you're saying is so heavy because as we see throughout Scripture, Israel, we sinned against the Lord so many times and so bad that the only reason that he had mercy on us is because he promised Abram what he's promising him right now. You see what I'm saying? Like, we did so much wickedness to the Most High that the only reason he ain't kill us off is because of what he promised Abraham. And this is what he's promising him right now. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead, you finish.
I was 16.
Yeah, verse 16.
Verse 16. But in the fourth generation they shall come hither again, for the iniquity of the Amorites is not yet full. Verse 17. And it came to pass that when the sun went down, it was dark. Behold, a smoking furnace and a burning lamp that passed between those pieces.
All right, now we're going to be reading Genesis chapter 15, verse 18 through 21, and then Genesis chapter 16, verse 1 through 3. First in the Hebrew, then in the English.
Genesis chapter 15, verse 18. Yawam, Hahawa, Kara, Yahweh, Abaram, Barayah, La'amar, Lazaraika, Nathathya, Ha'aratazah, Haza'ah, Manahar, Matazarayim, Hanahar, Hagadol, Nahar, Parath, verse 19, Hakwayanya, Hakwanazia, Hakwadamanya, verse 20, Hakathya, Haparazia, Harapayam, verse 21, Ha'amar, Hakanaanya, Hagaragashya, Hayabawasya. Genesis chapter 16, verse 1. Washarya, Ashah, Abaram, La'ah, Yeladah, Lawa, Wala, Shepakah, Matazariyah, Washama, Hagar, verse 2. With Amar, Sharia, Al, Abaram, Hana, Na'ah, Atazarnya, Yahweh, Maladah, Ba'ah, Na'ah, Al, Shepakathya, Awalya, Awaliyah, Abana, Mamana, Wiyashamai, Abaram, Lakawal, Sharia, verse 3. With a quack, Sharia, Ashah, Abaram, Hagar, Hamatazarayat, Shepakatha, Bakwatazah, Aishar, Shanyam, Lashabah, Abaram, Ba'aratazah, Kana'ain, with a thun, Athav, La Abaram, Ayashah, Lawa, La Ashah. That's it.
Can I add one more thing? In the last scripture, it's really good to follow along and make sure you're reading in the English, as well in the Hebrew, but in the English as well, because we start from the beginning to the end, because what we had just read about Abram getting the prophecy about his seed and what they will go through, that proves right there that Arabs, that they because they will argue that they get the covenant. They didn't serve anyone at all. You know what I mean? They didn't have to serve anyone. So you know that the Most High, that what the decision, that when the Most High chose the children of Israel, that they are the ones that correlate even with the prophecy that that Abraham got from the Most High. Because them people that's over in England right now, that are going through a race war, the Arab, he will try to claim our covenant,
Yeah.
but he didn't serve anybody, and that scripture that proves that right there. So it's good to
Genesis
just
16. I just
read
finished
and pay
reading
attention,
16:3.
you know,
15,
because
I just
it's
finished
more
at
proof
16.
in this Bible of who you are.
15,
15, 18.
But
15, 18. We're gonna read. He gonna read and start reading 15, 18.
we're gonna start reading that. We're gonna get now. We're gonna get into the English with Genesis chapter 15, verse 18 through 21, and 16, verse 1 through 3.
Genesis chapter 15, verse 18. In the same day, the Lord made a covenant with Abram, saying, Unto thy seed have I given this land, from the river of Egypt unto the great river, the river Euphrates. Verse 19. The Kenites and the Kenizzites,
Hold on one second. Is it verse 19?
19, the Kenites and Kenizzites,
Kenizzites.
Kenizzites, and Kadmonites. Verse 20, and the Hittites and the Perizzites and the Raphaim.
Hold on, come.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Salak, and if I could, and we know that too because even in the prayer actually named some of these nations that the Lord came up against, the Hittites, the Perizzites. You know, so that's actually in the prayer. That's how you know they're Hamitic nations.
Mm-hmm. Verse 21, and the Amorites and the Canaanites and the Girgashites,
Yeah.
and the Jebusites.
Jebusites.
Genesis chapter 16, verse 1. Now Sarai, Abram's wife, bare him no children. And she had a handmaid, an Egyptian whose name was Hagar. Verse 2. And Sarai said unto Abram, Behold, now the Lord hath restrained me from bearing. I pray thee, go in unto my maid. It may be that I may obtain children by her. And Abram hearkened to the voice of Sarah. Verse 3. And Sarah, Abram's wife, took Hagar, her maid, the Egyptian, after Abram had dwelt 10 years in the land of Canaan, and gave her to her husband Abram to be his wife.
Hey, real quick, Salak, if I could, this is a lesson to women as well. Like these sisters was given their husbands wives for their, like, you see what I'm saying? Like she went and gave her husband another woman just so he can have an heir because she cared about her husband that much. You see what I'm saying? Like that's a whole different mindset from where we are today. You see what I'm saying? A son, come. Like she was barren, so she felt like I can't give him a son. I can't give him an heir. This is what he needs. This is what he wants. And if I can't do it, I'm going to bring a woman in here that can give him that. You see what I'm saying? Because she actually cared for her husband. She was being a helpmate to her husband. You see what I'm saying? Like she wasn't saying, oh, we equals. We going to have to go and adopt. We ain't saying nothing wrong with adopting. But she ain't get it, you know, if I can't have no kids, that means you ain't going to have no kids.
Right.
That wasn't her attitude. She said, I'm going to go and get another woman so you can have an heir for yourself. Come. Come on, come. 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 Come on, come. Come on, come. And the righteous way, God.
Salati.
That is.
And and to be honest, like these are women, these prophets, their history is here for our learning. This is what we trying to be like. Abraham was considered perfect, I mean, to the Most High.
Right.
So his wife was, she learned from a perfect man. So these women, we should strive to be like them. Our sisters should strive to be like these women in the book, just how we strive to be, just like our fathers in this book.
And one last thing, Abram is not committing adultery. They always try to say that, like, you got more than, he got another woman, he's committing adultery. He ain't committing no adultery. Hagar did not have a husband. You see what I'm saying? There's a difference between adultery when adultery for a man is when a man sleeps with another man's wife. If that woman is married and he sleeps with her, that's how a man commits adultery. It's not the same for a woman. If a woman sleeps with anybody outside of her husband, she's committing adultery. That is the law. Abram is a righteous man, and yet and still we see he have 2 wives now. You can finish.
That was 3. That was it.
That was 3?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Now we're going to be reading Genesis chapter 16, verse 4 through 10, first in the Hebrew, then in the English.
Come on. Genesis chapter 16, verse 4. Wayaba'a, al, Hagar, with the har, with the ra'ah, kaya, haratha, with the qual, with the ratha, ba'aynaya, ba'ayanaya, verse 5. With the mar, sharya, al, abaram, hamatya, alyaka, anakya, Nathathya, Shathakathya, with the Aquak, with the Ra'ah, Kaya, Haratha, with Aqual, Yanya, Yeshapat, Yahweh, Yanya, with Yanyaka, verse 6, Wayamar, Abaram, Al, Sharia, Hana, Shapakathka, Bayadak, Aishia, Maha, Hatawab, Ba'ayanyaka, with the Aina, Sharia, with the Barak, Mapanya, verse 7, Wayamataza'a, Uyamataza'a, it's like Uyamataza'a, Mala'aka, Yahweh, Al, Ayan, Hamayam, Mamadabar, Al, Ha'ayan, Barak, Shawar, verse 8, Wayamar, Hagar, Shapaka, Sharia, Ayah, Mazah, Ba'ah, Wa'ana, Dalakia, with Amar, Mapunya, Sharia, Gabarathya, Anakia, Barakah, verse 9, Wayamar, Laha, Malaka, Yahweh, Shawabia, Al, Barathka, Wahada Anya, the Ka, Yadaya, verse 10, Wayamar, Laha, Malaka, Yahweh, Arabah, Zera'ika, Wala'ah, Yasapar, Marab. That's it. 16 and 9. 16 and 10.
16, 4 through 10.
Yeah, 16, 4 through 10. Okay.
Now we're going to be reading Genesis chapter 16, verse 4 through 10 in the English.
Genesis 16, verse 4. And he went in unto Hagar, and she conceived. And when she saw that she had conceived, her mistress was despised in her eyes. Verse 5. And Sarai said unto Abram, My wrong be upon thee. I have given my maid into thy bosom. And when she saw that she had conceived, I was despised in her eyes. The Lord judged between me and thee. Verse 6. But Abram said unto Sarah, Behold, thy maid is in thy hand. Do to her as it pleaseth thee. And when Sarai dwelt hardly with her, she fled from her face. Verse 7. And the angel of the Lord found her by a fountain of water in the wilderness, by the fountain in the way of Shur. Verse 8. And he said, Hagar, Sarah's maid, whence comest thou, and whither wilt thou go? And she said, I flee from the face of my mistress, Sarai. Verse 9. And the angel of the Lord said unto her, Return to thy mistress, and submit thyself under her hands. Verse 10. And the angel of the Lord said unto her, I will multiply thy seed exceedingly, that it shall not be numbered for multitude.
So the sis asks, was Sarah regretting that she gave her husband another wife?
So like, she's not regretting the fact that she gave her husband another wife, but what it was is when Hagar, when she laid with Abram, and she conceived, she had that one up on her, and she's going to play into that as we get into the story. You know, she's pretty much giving Abram something that Sarah could not give him. So that's where the conflict is going to come in. Not the fact that she even gave it to her. It's the aftermath of her conceiving. Come on.
Yeah, that's how I'm looking at it. Yeah. She
Come on,
couldn't
come.
do it.
And the easy to understand it is like right now, if you got a rib and she can't have a baby, and you get another rib and she give you a baby, the rib that can't give you a baby, she gonna feel some kind of way off the rip. Even showing she can't help it, you see what I'm saying? Like, because she wanna be the one that provides certain things to you and add on to you, and she can't. You see what I'm saying? So the Lord sees it as well.
Slightly.
I can't hear you say that.
I wanted to add one thing too, like, and even though after you see that, the angel of the Most High came and talked to the heathen, and that lets you know, like, you know, because they're heathens don't mean that you could just, you know, act crazy with them. You know what I'm saying? Like the Most High will handle that for you. You know what I'm saying? It's not, you don't go and you don't act crazy. You can see that right here. You know what I'm saying? Just because she a heathen, you don't just do what you want to do. So, but that was it. Amadium. The last verse was Genesis chapter 16, 4 through 10.
Yes.
Come on.
Yes.
Precept is going to come on next week. You're going to take the return. And usually the kids is
Gonna
Kalamakar.
Okay.
Kalamakar, sir.
All right, they said grab it with the right hand first.
Turn to the front. Extend it. La.
La.
Yasha Allah.
La Shahawa. Yashahawa.
Yasha Allah.
Yashalau. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Say it one more time, Salakia.
La.
La.
Ya.
Ya.
Shah.
Allah.
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 Sure. Go to the front. To the forward.
Thank you.
Verse 21, right?
Yeah, colorless roll.
Oh,
Now we gotta do the, what's the name? So we salute the Torah first, right?
Yeah, we gotta do the salute.
you see that?
On the back page, like verse 30, number 30.
Okay.
Right shoulder.
Holding my right shoulder.
That's what this thing like that.
Space. Camera.
Right, Steve. Okay, for a second.
Men of Israel, gird up thy loins and prepare to salute the Torah.
Turn the hand first.
Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahushua Barakiyah.
Turn to me. Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushua Barakiyah. Yeah. How about Shimmy Al-Shafrak? Yeah. Yeah. Come back. Watch your step. I'm gonna take it from you. Salute it, right? So I'm gonna take it. So you get it. Come on, Shabbat.
I got it in my mic.
Just a right foot. Right Shabbat. Yep. So, transfer. So, move to your right. And hand it back over. Come to this. No, don't move to the left. You fine.
Go back with the right.
All right.
Hands up the side.
Mind your back. Go to your right. Come back. Hands to the side. Barak.
Barak.
Put your hand on it. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bahashem.
Bahashem.
Yahweh Shah.
Yahweh Shah.
Barak.
Barak.
Yeah.
Yah.
Good job, bro.
Thank you. Should I hold it back?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Amadiam, Salai.
Amadiam Wapin Yahweh, which means rise and face the east. This is for everybody. 1, 3, one time. 1, 2, 3. We're going to do the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew, then in the English. The Lord's Prayer. Abanawa.
Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Qudash.
Qudash.
Ayah.
Ayah.
Shemkah.
Shemkah.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Malak Wakah.
Malak Wakah.
Daba'ah.
Daba'ah.
Ratazaka.
Ratazaka.
Ayah.
Ayah.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Ba'aratazah.
Ba'aratazah.
Kawa.
Kawa.
Ayah.
Ayah.
Bashemayim.
Bashemayim.
Yathalanawa. Bakam. Call. Yawam.
Yawam.
Wasalakinawa.
Salaknawa.
Kabawathanawa.
Wawatnawa.
Kasalakinawa.
Salaknawa.
Kabawathinawa.
Wawatiyanawa.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Tabi'aynawa.
Ayanawa.
Banasayawan.
Banasayawam.
Abal.
Abal.
Habashaynawa.
Habashaynawa.
Mayan.
Mayan.
Rai. Kiyah.
Kiyah.
Laka. Amalakwa.
Amalakwa.
Waha'ala. Wahatapa'ara.
Hatapara.
Laiwalamyam. Aman.
Come on, in English, our Father,
Our Father,
which art in heaven,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come,
Thy kingdom come.
thy will be done,
Thy will be done
in earth,
in earth
as it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day
Give us this day
our daily bread,
our daily bread.
and forget us our debts,
Give us our debts
as we forgive our debtors.
as we forgive our
And
debtors.
lead us not
Lead us not
into temptation,
into temptation,
but deliver us
but deliver us
from evil.
from evil.
For thine is the kingdom,
Thine is the kingdom,
and the power,
and the power,
and the glory,
and the glory,
forever.
forever.
So be it.
So be it. This is Hakat, the power. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Baba Bashar.
Baruch Bashar.
The thunder now.
The thunder now.
Hakat.
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 Larapah.
Larapah.
Call Makat Allah.
Kol Makanawa.
Call Manawa.
Kol Manawa.
Hakat.
Hakat.
Latahar.
Latahar.
Hamatazaraya.
Hamatazaraya.
Hakat.
Hakat.
Lahakiyam.
Lahakiam.
Hamakiam.
Hamakiam.
Hakat.
Hakat.
Arakawa.
Arakara.
Hatama'ala.
Hatamahala.
Agarashan.
Agarashan.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Tawadamah.
Tawadamah. And in the English, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of
In
Yahushua,
the name of Yahushua.
please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
Power to heal.
Power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
No man of disease.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
Power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to raise the dead.
Power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
Power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out.
Cast them out.
In the name of
In
Yahushua,
the name of Yahushua.
thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. This is blessed Israel. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Barak Manawa.
Barak Manawa.
Yasha'ala.
Yasha'ala.
Bahabayah.
Bahabarak.
Sapariah.
Sapariah.
Barak.
Barak.
Ba'ashem.
Ba'ashem.
Yahushua.
Yahushua.
The water.
The water.
Amah.
Come on, and in the English, Yahweh. In the name of Yahushua, bless us.
Bless us.
And Israel.
And Israel.
And the school.
And the school.
In the name of
In the name of
Yahushua,
Yahushua.
thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. This is Psalms 121. Aisha.
Aisha.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Al-Haharya.
Al-Hahari.
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Aizarya.
Azarya.
Aizarya.
Azarya.
Ma'ayin.
Ma'ayin.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Shamayam.
Shamayam.
Wa'aratazah.
Wa'aratazah.
Ayathan.
Ayathan.
Namawat.
Namawat.
Regolka.
Go.
Ayanawam.
Ayanawam.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Hana.
Hana.
La'ah. Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yayashan.
Yayashan.
Shawamar.
Shawamar.
Yasha'ala.
Yasha'ala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazalka.
Tazalka.
Al-Yad.
Al-Yad.
Yamyaka.
Yamyaka.
Yawamam.
Yawamam.
Ashamash.
Ashamash.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yakaka.
Yakaka.
Wayarak.
Wayarak.
Waliyalak.
Waliyalak.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka.
Makol Rai.
Makol Rai.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
After Pascha.
After Pascha.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Taza'afka.
Taza'afka.
Wabawa'aka.
Wabawa'aka.
Wayatha.
Wayatha.
Wa'ai.
Wa'ai.
Awalam.
Awalam.
Aman.
And in the English, I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
I will lift up my eyes to the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh,
My help cometh from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be
He
moved.
that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade
Yahweh thy shade.
upon thy right hand.
Upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee
Yahweh shall preserve thee
from all evil.
from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going
and
out
thy coming in.
and thy coming
From
in.
this time forth,
From this time forth,
even forevermore.
even evermore.
So be it.
So be it. This is Psalms 83. Alahaya.
Elohim,
Adamayalaka.
Al Damalayaka,
Al Thakaraj.
Al Takakwash,
Al Thashakwat.
Wa Al Takakwat,
Al
Al
Kayahana.
Yahana,
Al Yabyaka.
Al Yamika,
Yahaman Yawan.
Yahama Yawan,
Mama Shanayaka.
Wayma Shanayawan,
Nasha'awa.
Shanawa,
Ra'ash.
Ash,
Al Imaka.
Al Imaka,
Ariyamwa.
Ariyama,
Sawad.
Wa,
Wayata Ya'atazawa.
Wayama Ya'atawa,
Al Tazapawanyaka.
Al Tazapawanyaka,
Amarwa.
Amar,
Makawa.
Makawa,
Wanakakita.
Wanakaki,
Magoya.
Goya,
Wala'ah.
Wala,
Yasakar.
Yasakar,
Sham Yasha'awa.
Sham Yashal,
Aiwad.
Aiwad,
Kaya.
Kaya,
Nawa'ai Tazawa.
Ai Tazawa,
La.
La,
Yakadwa.
Yakadwa,
Al Yakar.
Al Yakar,
Raya.
Raya,
Yakarathwa.
Yakaraka,
Aholia.
Aholia,
Adawam.
Adawam,
Wayashama. It's like Wayashama'a Aliyam.
Wayashamad, Adawam,
Maba'aba.
Mawa'aba,
Wahagaria.
Wagari,
Ball.
Gabal,
Wa'aima one.
Wa'aima one,
Wa'aima
Wa'amala,
Palashah.
Palashah,
Am Yashabia.
Yashabia,
Tazawar.
Tazawar,
Gam Ashawar.
Gam Ashawar,
Nawawah.
Nalawa,
Aimam.
Mam,
Ayawah.
Ayawa,
Zarawai.
Zarawah,
Labanya Lawat.
Banya Lawat,
Salah.
Salah,
Aishalaham.
Aishalaham,
Kamadian.
Kamani,
Kasa Yasara'a.
Asa Yashara'a,
Kayabian.
Kayabi,
Banakol.
Banakol,
Yashwan.
Banash,
Nashamadwa. Ba'ayanda Ara. Hayawah.
Ayawa,
Daman.
Man,
La Adama.
Adama,
Shiyatamba.
Shigitama,
Natiyatmawa.
Yaku,
Ka'ara.
Kaya,
Wakazaba.
Wakazaba,
Wakazaba.
Wakazaba,
Wakatazamana.
Wakazatoma,
Call the Sayakamba.
Wakazaya Soma,
Ashar.
Ashar,
Amarwa.
Amara,
Naya Rashad. Lanawa.
Nawa,
Ah.
Ah,
Na'awa.
Nawa,
Alahaya.
Alahaya,
Alahaya.
Alahaya,
Shiyatamba.
Shigitama,
Kagagala.
Kagagala,
Kakwash.
Kwa,
The Panya Raka.
Kanya,
Ka'ash. The Ira. The Ira Ya'ira.
the Ira, Ira,
Wakalahaba. Kalahat.
Kalahat,
Haryam.
Ari,
Khan.
Khan,
The Radatma.
Radama,
Wasa Iraka.
Wasa Ira,
Wasa Pantha.
Waba Wasa Kata,
The Bahalam.
Wabalam,
Mala'ah.
Wala,
Panyaham.
Panyaham,
Kwalawan.
Wala One,
Wayabakwashwa.
Wayabakwash,
Shimkat.
Shimka,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Yabashwa.
Yabasha,
Wayabahova.
Behold,
Aidi Ai.
Ai, Ai,
Wayakaparwa.
Yahweh,
Wayabadwa. Wayadaira. Kaya. Athar. Shimkat. Yahweh. Abadka. Ayawan. Alkal. Harataza. Aman.
and the English, keep not thy silence, O Yahweh,
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
hold not thy peace,
Hold not thy peace.
and be not still,
Be not still.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh.
for lo,
lo,
thy enemies make a tumult,
Thy enemies make it tumult.
and they that hate thee
And they that hate thee
have lifted up the head,
have lifted up the
they
head.
have taken crafty counsel
They take direct counsel
against thy people,
against thy people.
and consulted
And consulted
against thy hidden ones.
against thy hidden ones.
They have said,
They said,
come,
Come,
and let us cut them off from being a
and
nation,
let us cut them off from being a nation.
that the name of Israel
In the name of Israel,
may be no more in
and
remembrance.
you no more remembrance.
For they have consulted together
They have consulted together.
with one consent.
One sin.
They are confederate against thee,
Confederate against thee.
the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites, of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Gabal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Asher also is joined with them.
As is also joined them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah,
Salah.
do unto them as unto the Midianites,
Unto the Midianites.
as to Sisera,
To Sisera.
as to Jabin,
To Japan.
at the brook of Kasan,
Brook of Kassan.
which perish at Endor.
Perished at Endor.
They become as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like a red.
Make their nobles like a red.
And like Zeb.
And like Zeb.
Yea.
Yea.
All the princes of Zabah.
All the princes of
And
Zabah.
as Zalmunna. Who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession.
The house of Yahweh in possession.
O my power.
O my power.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As the stumble before the wind.
As the stumble before the wind.
As the fire burneth a wood.
As the fire burneth the wood.
And as the flame setteth the mountain on fire.
As the flame set the mountains on
So
fire.
persecute them.
So persecute
With
them.
thine tempest.
With thy tempest.
And make them afraid.
Make them afraid.
With thy storm.
With thy storm.
Fear their faces with shame.
Fear their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name.
They may seek thy name.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
And troubled forever.
Trouble forever.
Yea.
Yea.
Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish.
And perish.
That men may know.
That men may know.
That thou,
Thou,
whose name alone,
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the most high,
art the Most High
over all the earth.
over all the earth.
So be it.
So be it. This is the blessings of Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Wa Yahweh Shah.
Wa Yahweh Shah.
Wa Mayaka Allah.
Woman Yaka Allah.
Wa Allah Hayim.
Wa Allah Hayim.
Wa Tizab Yahweh.
Wa Tabzab Yahweh.
Allah Wat Yahana.
Allah Wak Yahana.
Ha Allah Watim.
Ha Allah Wakim.
Asaranyum.
Hasaranyim.
Hakwatasa Yanyum.
Hakwataza Yanyim.
Akayayoyum.
Hakayoyim.
Waha Akwakim.
Wahaha Wakim.
Yahweh. Wa Hashem Yahweh Shah.
Hashem Yahweh Shah.
Kawada Ahmad.
Water Oman. And in the English, bless you Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahweh Shah.
And Yahweh Shah.
And Michael.
And Michael.
And the angel.
And the angel.
Commanding General Yohanan.
Commanding General Yohanan.
The generals.
General.
The captains.
Captains.
The officers.
Officers.
The troopers. And assistants.
And assistants.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
Yahweh Shah.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it.
These are the curses. Blessed are you, Yahweh,
Blessed are you, Yahweh.
King of heaven and earth,
King of heaven and earth.
and all things living.
And all things living.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
Listen to us now.
Listen to us now.
Right now.
Right now.
Send evils and curses.
Evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
Punishment and destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
That speak against us.
against us.
Thine prophets.
Thy prophets.
The teachers.
The teachers.
The princes.
princes.
The priests.
The priests.
The Israelite brothers.
The Israelite brothers.
And the school.
And the school.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and curses.
Punishment and destruction.
Punishment and destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
And shake loose the
And
treasures.
shake loose the treasure
Of the rich of Israel.
the rich of Israel.
That refuse to give to the school.
That refuse to give to the school.
Force their riches.
Force their riches.
To enter into thy sanctuary.
Into thy sanctuary.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
Punishment and
To
destruction.
the Edomites.
To the Edomites.
And the nations.
And the nations.
And their drug dealers.
Drug dealers.
The court system.
Court system.
The prison system.
Prison system.
Planned Parenthood.
Planned Parenthood.
All the governments of our enemies.
All the governments of our enemies.
Amalek synagogues and armies.
Amalek synagogues and armies.
Roman Catholic Church.
Roman Catholic Church.
The Pope.
The Pope.
Islam.
Islam.
Christianity.
Christianity.
Egyptology.
Egyptology.
Militia.
Militia.
Ku Klux Klan.
Ku Klux Klan.
Aryan Nation.
Aryan Nation.
Skinhead.
Skinhead.
Tazi Kamataza.
That's what I'm telling you.
Gay movement.
Gay movement.
The gay movement.
Gay movement.
The lesbian movement.
Lesbian movement.
The lesbian movement.
Lesbian movement.
Spies.
Spies.
Workers of witchcraft.
Workers of witchcraft.
NASA space program.
NASA space program.
Army.
Army.
Navy.
Navy.
Air Force.
Air Force.
Marines.
Marines.
Wall Street.
Wall Street.
Open up the internet.
Open up the internet.
And the airwaves.
And the airwaves.
And the cable access channel.
Cable access channel.
And the radio channel.
And the radio channel.
Convict the spirit
Convict the spirit
of any of thy people
of any of thy people
that seek to stop us
that seek to stop us
and bring swift destruction
and bring swift destruction
to all the heathen
to all the heathen
that stand in our way
stand in the way.
or try to stop us
Try to stop
from broadcasting your words
broadcasting words
throughout the planet Earth.
throughout the planet Earth.
Let loose all the plagues.
Let loose all the plagues.
Let loose all the
Let
plagues.
loose all the plagues.
Cause them to go to and fro
Cause them to go to and fro
through the earth
through the earth
and consume
and
them.
consume them.
Let the
Let the
plagues
plagues
shake the house of the thief
take the house of the thief
and the murderer.
and murder.
Let Yahweh Shah,
Let Yahweh Shah,
Michael and Gabriel
Michael and Gabriel
come down with the flying saucers
come down with the flying
and
saucers.
punish all the heathens
Punish all the heathen
that come up against
that
us
come up against us.
as we speak thine word.
We speak that word.
Cause it to be known
Cause it to be known
by all
by all
that it is the angels that have done
it
it.
is the angels that have done it.
Cause it to be spread
Cause it to be spread
through the media
through the media
throughout the whole world.
throughout the whole world.
Cause them to shake at thine
Cause
coming.
them to shake it like coming.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahweh.
Thank you always.
Thank you always.
So be it.
So be it. Sister,
Slightly.
Sister Shashabi.
This concludes the Sabbath service.
Men of Israel, we're going to give a one courtesy salute to the teacher. Men of Israel. Amadim Shabbat. Amadim Shabbat. To your right. To your right. To your right.
Sorry.
Amadim. Barak. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Brakatham.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua
It's like,
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Rakatham.
Yahweh
Yeah,
Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Barak Atam.
Yadi Matah, let me say it down. So, sisters, Amadim. Men of Israel, we're going to give a one courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, Amadim Shabbat. Amadim. Barak. Yahweh Shema Alathim by Hashem Yahushua. Yadi Matah, class dismissed.